Pip, a very curious bear cub, learns all about spring and Easter from his wise friend, Evergreen, in this very sweet, easy-to-read holiday story illustrated by the esteemed Lucinda McQueen. One morning, bear cub Pip wonders, what is spring? Pip's friend Evergreen explains it all, pointing out the many signs of spring: green buds on tree branches, grass and petals pushing up through the ground, grasshoppers hopping, bees buzzing. And Pip exclaims, "Now I know spring." "Wait. Spring gets even better," says Evergreen. He tells Pip about the Easter holiday and the Easter bunny who brings treats for little children. Pip wishes he were the Easter bunny but laments that he has nothing to give. Once there was a curious cub named Pip. Everything was new to him. One morning, Pip felt the snow melt under his paws. Why is it so soft and wet? Pip wondered. It's spring. It's spring, the birds chirped. Pip was surprised. The birds had been quiet for so long. Why were they suddenly chirping again? And what was spring? He wanted to know. Pip heard a stream splashing. The stream had been frozen solid and was silent all winter. Now the stream babbled, "It's spring. It's spring." Pip wondered, what is spring? Suddenly, a flock of geese filled the sky over Pip's head. "It's spring. It's spring." The geese honked. Pip exclaimed, "I must find out what spring is." So he decided to visit his friend Evergreen. The wise tree had lived for many years near a cozy cabin. Evergreen knew all kinds of things. She had told Pip all about winter and Christmas. Evergreen was sure to know about spring, too. And she did. Evergreen told Pip all about spring. From then on, Pip looked for new signs of spring every day. Suddenly, the trees weren't bare anymore. Pip saw tight, little green buds on the branches. Then he saw purple petals pushing through the soft snow. He ran to tell Evergreen the exciting news. Evergreen laughed. "You found crocuses. But you haven't seen anything yet. The purple ones are just some of the first flowers in spring. Spring gets even better." Evergreen was right. In the warm days that followed, Pip found more and more flowers. Each kind was pretty in its own special way. "Now I know all about spring," Pip told Evergreen. "And it's wonderful." But the tree shook her branches. "Spring gets even better." And it was true. Soon Pip was surprised by even more signs of spring. The tight green buds opened into fresh new leaves. Bright green grass pushed its way through the soft ground. Grasshoppers hopped. Clover bloomed. And bees flew by buzzing. "It's spring. It's spring. Now I really know all about spring," Pip told Evergreen. But the tree chuckled. "Wait. Spring gets even better." One day, Pip peeked in the windows of the cozy cabin. The people were painting colors on eggs. "Why are they doing that?" Pip asked Evergreen. "Because tomorrow is Easter," the wise tree said. Pip asked, "What is Easter?" Easter is a holiday that celebrates all the new things that spring brings. Evergreen explained. Then she told Pip about the Easter bunny. And how the bunny hides treats for children. "That sounds like fun." Pip cried. "I wish I were the Easter bunny. I wish I had treats to hide and give." Evergreen sighed. "You should be happy being what you are. A cute and curious cub is quite special enough." Pip still wished he could do things like the Easter bunny. But the next morning was such a beautiful Easter morning that Pip felt happy. Even if he was just a bear. His mother kissed him and said, good morning. I love you. Pip kissed her back and said, Happy Easter. I love you, too. Right then. Pip knew that he did have something to give, his love. So on the way to visit Evergreen, Pip stopped to kiss everything he loved and to wish them all a happy Easter. He kissed the daffodils, and they tickled his nose. Pip kissed the clover, and it tickled his toes. He kissed the pussywillows and the new green leaves. Pip was having a great time. But he had the funny feeling. He was being watched. Pip turned around quickly. And he saw the Easter bunny. I've been watching you spread Easter joy, the bunny said. You're doing a good job, for a bear. Would you like to hide some treats for the children who live in the cabin? The Easter bunny asked. Oh, yes. Pip squeaked. Thanks. Pip had a great time hiding treats. He had even more fun watching the children look for the treats. Pip hid behind Evergreen's branches. And listened to the children's squeals of joy. He felt all warm and giggly. Pip whispered to Evergreen, Does spring get any better than this? Evergreen shook her shiny needles. No, she said, sighing. This is spring at its best. Pip sighed, too. Then he kissed his green friend and said, I love you, Evergreen. Happy Easter.